Dating white men is wild because tell me why my ex called me one day and he said it would just kill you if I ended up with a black woman and had the little mixed babies we were supposed to have. I said, sir, go to hell.
In this video, I want to just cover, obviously, the compilation of black women who are coming out, finally coming out and admitting the domestic violence that takes place, the controlling narcissism of white males who, I've got loads of videos, you know, and obviously I will share them, obviously if I cover the subject. I've made ones previously regarding my own sister, which I haven't uploaded yet, okay? And the racist abuse that she experienced dating not just one.
About the white boys who seek out black and brown women because...
So it's no secret, I used to be married to a white guy. And if you didn't know that, now you know it. I divorced him, and he was not the only white man I ever dated. I am now married to a black man who I met while I was divorcing a white guy. So, you know, things happen. I'm going to tell you a thing. We tend to see white men presented to us as sort of Prince Charming types. And this is not to say you can't have a healthy interracial relationship. But when we are talking about toxic relationships, sometimes interracial relationships are toxic. And sometimes race is part of that. I tell the story of this a little bit in the comments on the video I'm stitching, but now I'm going to tell the longer version. Story time. My ex-husband is violent and abusive, and he may not be anymore. I don't know. I haven't spoken to him in years. But when we split up, it was restraining orders and police officers and all of that.
One white man, but numerous white males. These black women has decided, I'm not going to live a lie anymore. I'm not going to pretend that I'm married to the white messiah. You know, there's all kind of different reasons why black women were dating or married to white men, and also white males who target black women because they have no confidence. Have you noticed a trend, white males who target the darker skinned black women? And the reason why they do that is because in the black community, dark skin is seen as low, and therefore she's going to have an inferiority complex, which means she's vulnerable, which means that she's susceptible to being abused. If you have no confidence, you'll be grateful for someone to love you for your dark skin. And that's where these narcissistic, type characters, groom you and approach you. They're like predators. They know who to target. And black women are vulnerable, especially dark-skinned black women. And that's why white men target them. It's not just black women, mixed race girls are coming out saying their father called them the N-word. It's a time where truth is coming out. I'm not sure whether it's because Trump and Nigel Farage, with their racist peddling, racism is on the rise. And I'm sure black women, biracial women are experiencing, I don't like to say biracial, so I'm bisexual. Mixed race women are experiencing this kind of level of racism and abuse from their own white fathers. I've also screenshot, because I couldn't save the video or downloaded it. I've screenshot loads of comments. So people don't think I'm making this up. Screenshot loads of the comments that, mixed race and black women and, were saying about, dating white men, and there's so many subjects I want to cover, why they target African women, etc. There's a reason, and it's not love. I'm not saying, there's not 2% who are genuine. I'm not saying that. I'm saying 98% today in this modern interracial relationship today is not genuine. Domestic violence, abuse, controlling behavior, narcissism. I've seen it in my own family. They split the family apart, which I've made a video already, but I need to upload it. I've been doing other projects, okay? But here's some of the clips. Here's some of the clips that these women are actually sharing. And it's about time too, because nobody wants to admit that abuse goes on in interracial relationship. This is what they were saying on TikTok. Nobody wants to admit that abuse is going on. It's almost like shame that, oh, I've jumped over the bridge and this is what happens. It's shame. They don't want to admit to it. But those of us, we know it's going on. We know it is. But sometimes pride will make you put up with abuse. Pride. And who's vulnerable today? Black women. And a white man sees that. The narcissistic sees that. I hope you look at these clips and you make a judgment for yourself.
No, thank you.
Why? Imagine our baby together.
No, thank you.
Why? Imagine our baby together.
From the hand of the Almighty, we forward in this generation.
So I be dating white boys, right? And it'd be really good. We have good relationships, actually. I think that, like, I probably end up marrying him, outside of my race. But I say this to say that I could date a white boy for a whole year. Like, we could start dating, and as long as we start dating after Martin Luther King Day, you might could get a pass in Black History Month. But I could date them that whole year, and then when Thanksgiving come around, it's like, I don't text nobody back on certain holidays. Like, if I'm with my family, like, I do my thing. But I start to get this feeling once Thanksgiving come around, like, you feel me? If you don't say the right thing, like, if you don't say fuck Christopher Columbus, if you don't come to my anti-Christopher Columbus party, then I start to feel like you don't respect my culture. And then, definitely by the time Martin Luther King Day come around, you feel me? And you text me on Martin Luther King Day, or you double text me on Martin Luther King Day, we're gonna have a problem, because now you really, like, you don't even care. You didn't even say, I'm so glad Mr. King let them dogs eat them up and let them go. I'm so glad they didn't fight back so that, me and you could date today. You don't even show no type of sympathy. And that's why I'm a Malcolm X type girl anyway, so it's not like I celebrate Dr. King Day. But, you feel me? If you don't celebrate Dr. King Day, then do you really even like Black women? Do you even really like me for real? But that's just my thing. I think that if I wasn't so sensitive, like, I'd be in a great relationship right now. I would probably be married right now. But I always break up with all my white boyfriends as soon as Martin Luther King Day come around.
Gotta fulfill the book. Won't you? Hear me sing.
If you're a Black girl who gets your heart broken by a white guy, how are you gonna let him hurt your people twice?
Nigga! Won't you?
Nigga!
Redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Not but ourselves. 'Cause these are mine.